Hello Plus, Unit 3, Lesson 5 and 6. Vocabulary.
4 and 5, not 5 and
4 and 5. 4 and 5 means 5 and 6. No problem. Okay. Sculpture. Sculpture is the process. Sculpture is the man who work in this field. Sculpture, this someone who makes statues. Painting, photography, description, art, artist, pyramid, festival, carnival, special clothes, imagination, camping trip, musical instruments, musical instruments. We use instrument for music or scientific tools. We use the word tool for professions للمهن like a carpenter or something like that. But instrument for music and scientific uh, work. Now can Luigi read sculpture?
sculpture, painting, photography, description, art, artist, festival, special clothes, imagination, camping trip, musical instruments.
Lamar.
Sculpture, painting, photography, description, art, artist, pyramid, a festival, special clothes, imagination, camping trip, musical instrument.
Book quiz. Camping, festival, artist, photography. That uses different kinds of colors to do painting.
The dash uses different kinds of colors to do painting. Artist.
Artist is someone who uses different kinds of colors to do paintings. Okay. Number two, anyone can answer. Space or plant is a type of art.
Photography.
Photography. Number three, we sleep in a tent when we go there. Okay, camping. The first four with action verbs in ing form. Go camping, go sailing, go diving, go running, go cycling, and so on. We say go on a journey. Journey, trip, uh, journey. Uh, go on a picnic, and so on. Go on. The, the nationality Mexican. But Mexico is the country itself. Mexican adjective, advertisement. We can say we can say advert, we can say advertisement. They are all equal. In addition, we have an addition in a capitalized I, in addition, means and, comma, and a sentence full stop before. So, addition comes at the beginning of a sentence and means and. Means but we can use it to plus in form of noun or phrase. In addition to, followed by phrase or ing form. In addition, followed by sentence, subject, subject plus verb. In addition means, in addition means moreover, moreover, the same use, comma, and the sentence. Furthermore, furthermore, comma, and the sentence. Sentence, sentence, sentence. Australian, the adjective from Australia. Culture, the Subaru Snow Festival. Tamails, tamails. Worm, nature, styles, recycled materials. Quite, quite. Not the E is outer at the end of the word. Quite. The letter E is inside. Uh, had adjective. Adverb. Quite means somehow. لحد ما nearly. Uh, instead of verb. Hokkaido Island. Lamar.
Mixed here. Adverse with in addition Australian culture, the Sapporo Snow Festival, travels, verb, natural, styles, recycled, materials, quiet, Hokkaido Island.
Hokkaido Island. Luigi.
Extra vocabulary, Mexican advertisements, in addition, Australian culture, the Sapporo Snow Festival, Tamils, Rome, styles, recycled materials, parts, Hokkaido Island.
Singing. Camping. Clap. Clapped. Tent. Each. Sorry. Teach. Taught. Wear. Worn. Fly. Flown. Lamar.
Singing, clap, camping, tent. Mister, we printed the poem.
Sorry.
We printed the poem.
You printed it. Okay.
I wrote it. Oh, yeah. Teach, taught, where, were, born, life, told.
Okay. Luigi.
Singing, clap, camping, tent. Projection of irregular verbs. Present, past participle. Teach, taught. Were, wore, worn. Life, live, zone.
Okay. Concerning the poems, the poetry, we don't know how many poems you are gonna have at school. So later on, we can decide which one we can illustrate or explain or study anyway.
Okay.
Wonderful, brilliant. Brilliant sometimes means intelligent. Boring, lovely, beautiful, terrible or ugly, special. The synonym specific, unusual. The antonym or opposite: usual, normal, common, traditional, classical, old, untraditional, modern. Luigi?
Synonyms and antonyms. Word, synonym, antonym, opposite. Wonderful, brilliant, boring. Lovely, beautiful, terrible, or ugly. Special, specific, unusual. Usual, non-normal. Traditional, classical, and old. Untraditional and modern.
Yeah. Lamar?
Wonderful, brilliant, boring. Lovely, beautiful, terrible, ugly. Special, specific, unusual. Usual or normal. Traditional, classical, or old. Untraditional, modern.
You can use the suffix false to give the adjective of the word, and the opposite is less. Another suffix. We use ous to give also the adjective of the word. Then we can say fall as a prefix, as a suffix, or less. ous, ive, ivle, avle, ent, ant, uh, ing, ed, all these suffix for adjectives. Adjectives are ended sometimes in these suffix. Question on vocabulary study. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Number one, we add the suffix to form the noun.
C. ATION. Imagination. We will cut the E and add
Okay. Okay. The next sentence, the synonym of the word brilliant is
wonderful.
yes. The opposite of the word is norm.
Special. The opposite.
Uh-huh. The opposite. Normal,
Special.
normal, special, yeah.
Okay.
Dress, address. Address means uh, 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 address means exactly the place where I live. I can say my address, so I can say the number of building, 19, for example, the street name, for example, uh, الثورة street, for example, عدلي street, for example. This is the address. Address can be a verb, so we can say address. He addressed his words to me, and هو talked to me. Address. So يخاطب يعني to speak to someone, or to send his words to someone. Dress. Uh, Something a woman wear. I bought a nice dress for my daughter. A dress. They know the way to my house. They know my address. Address. I addressed my classmates and encouraged them to work harder. Addressed my words. Address something. Address means give words to someone. Culture and culture. Culture can be has different meanings. Culture maybe can mean مزرعة بالنسبة للبكتيريا مثلا. Culture means the knowledge we have and experience. Culture means can be adjective cultured that mean profound, profound, uh, يعني highly educated or has a lot of information because he cultured. Culture means to plant something يعني مزرعة أو زراعة sometimes. I enjoy learning about the cultures here. Cultures, the knowledge and history of some countries or etc. People of other countries. Culture person or culture man, that means he's profounded or intelligent or highly educated. Play the guitar, the piano, the drum. We use the before all instruments of music, and we use the verb playing with them. My granddad is playing the guitar. He is playing the drums play musical instrument. Now, the examples can be read by all of you. Lama,
Dress or address? Dress. I bought an dress for my daughter. Address. They know the way to my home and to my house. They know my address. Address. I addressed my classmates and encouraged them to move harder, to work harder. Culture. I enjoy learning about the cultures of other cities. Cultured. He's a cultured man with a lots of information and knowledge. Play the guitar or piano or drum. My grandpa is playing the guitar. My brother is playing the drums.
Luigi,
Can I know some reading or listening? Dress and address. Dress is a noun. I bought a dress for my daughter. Address is a noun. They know the way to my house. They know my address. Address verb. I address my classmates and encourage them to work harder. 2. Culture. Culture. Culture, it is a noun. I enjoy learning about the cultures of other countries. Cultured, adjective. He's a cultured man with a lot of information and knowledge. 3. Play the guitar, piano, drums. My granddad is playing the guitar. My brother is playing the
make nice. This expression, make nice. We cannot say do expression, do nice. Make nice, make mistakes, make mistakes, mistake, make a mistake or make mistakes, make friends, make friends. So we use make with these words. Make friends, make mistakes, make nice, make breakfast, make dinner, and so on. Make music. To compose. Make music means compose music. Uh, Fly back. To go back. But by using a plane or something to fly. Very often means sometimes very often comes in a negative sentence. I can't see I don't see my brother very often nowadays. يعني بقدرش اشوف اخويا كتير اليومين دول. هنا جملتها تكون نيجاتيف. on vacation, on vacation, on holiday, on the weekend, far away from, far away from, at the front, at the front of, in the middle of, on the right, on the left, on the corner, at the bottom, in the corner, on the corner, on the corner, at top, at the top, at the top of, close to, near means near, nearby, at the back. We are talking about places now. Lamar,
Make noise, lie back, make music. Very often, on vacation, at the bottom, on the corner, or far away from the front, at the top, in the middle, on the right or left, at the back, close to.
Luigi,
Important expressions and prepositions. Expressions. Make noise. Make music. Fly back. Very often. Prepositions. On vacation. Far away from. At the front. On the right or left. Bottom, in the corner. At the close to. At the back.
uh-huh. Reading and listening, reading, amazing art. What do you do in your free time? Read a book? Play games? What about art? A good art lesson is always a lot of fun. Here are amazing art. We think art lessons need to be interesting too. First of all, Lamar.
A good art lesson is always a lot of fun. Here at Amazing Art, we think art lessons need to be interesting too. First of all, we always study different types of art. Now, most students do not want to paint. In every lesson, let's learn something new too. It's exciting to work with photography,
Like,
sculpture, and drawing secondary. It's always important to think about other art. So, for example, we can study then draw
then
or respond to art about their different styles. Or we can study art by artists, such as the British artist
indical
Walt
swatch.
Disney. He makes a big challenge outside in nature. He used leaves.
He leaves wood and things to he finds in nature to make his sculptures. Luigi,
Wood and things he finds in nature to make his sculptures. What about studying the photography of Anna Gad? This Australian photographer is famous for her beautiful photographs of babies. Learning about different styles of art can help your own art and teach you new things to try. In addition, in our art lessons, we always ask you to use your amazing imagination. You can use recycled materials in our art or make something interesting and useful for the home. It's wonderful to look at your friends. Join our happy students at Amazing Art.
here we have Names like Andy Goldsworthy and Van Gogh. Van Gogh, a German artist, and Lee Goldsworthy, a British artist. Sequence phrases. Sequence uh, uh, comes behind each other. Sequence means this follows this one. These are coming in sequence. Remember to look for sequence words and phrases to help you know where you are in the reading text. Look for phrases such as first of all, secondly, in addition. First of all, at the beginning we say first of all. أولا وقبل كل شيء. First of all. Secondly, thirdly, finally, thirdly, fourthly, and finally. In addition, furthermore, furthermore, or moreover, uh, for adding in, new information. Practice. First, secondly, in addition. A good lesson is always a lot of fun. But
What?
a good lesson is always a lot of fun.
First of all,
First of all, number one. Number two, Lamar.
we always study different types of art. Secondly,
Second, uh, of course, the last one is in addition. In addition, we add more information to what we said before. Okay. Luigi, hi Becky.
Hi Becky, I'm having a wonderful time on vacation with my family. We're visiting my dad's parents and my cousins. It's lovely to finally meet everybody. My dad has a big family. Next week there's a festival here and we are going to eat special food called tamales. I'm helping my cousins make a big meal next Sunday for the festival. In the town next week people will wear colorful clothes and I'm going to wear a traditional Mexican dress. It looks beautiful. On Wednesday, there is a big party in the streets. People will dance and play musical instruments. I'm really happy that we can see the festival. All week, I'm going to take lots of photographs and videos to show.
Uh-huh. I'm going to take lots of photographs and videos to show you always. Always I do this to show you. The week after next,
The week after next, I'm visiting some interesting places too. There are some amazing pyramids in Mexico. We are going to visit two famous pyramids. They are quite close to my country. They are very old and very tall. We are going to go with my cousin's friend. I fly back on August 26th. I'll be sad to leave. I really love it here, but it will be great to see my friends again. What are you doing? Send me an email and tell me your news. Harriet.
hi Brandon Lamar.
hi brother, I'm having an amazing time here in Japan, visiting my mom cousins. I'm so excited because next week we're going to the one of the most famous festivals in Japan, the Sapporo Snow Festivals. Sapporo is a large city on Japan's Hokkaido island. Hokkaido is Japan's second biggest island, in the most northern of Japan's four islands. The snow festival happens every year in February. People from all around the world come to see more than 200 amazing snow and ice sculptures. There are sculptures of people, animals, and buildings. Some of these sculptures are very big. The biggest one of them, about 49 feet high, made six sulfurs in Odairo Park. Now the festival happens in three parks in the city, and over two people come to see the sulfurs every year. You can see the amazing sulfurs, but also enjoy warm drinks and delicious traditional Egyptian Japanese food. I cannot wait, Kevin.
I can't wait. I cannot say I cannot. I can't wait. I can't wait. Sometimes followed by ing form. Sometimes it's followed by two plus inverb, plus verb, infinitive. See you soon, Kevin. Now we were talking about Sapporo Festival في اليابان بيجي في وقت الشتاء بيكون في جليد فبيروح ناس كتير من الارتست بيحولوا الجليد الى رسومات وطبعا بيبقى في مسابقة على افضل رسومات واكبر رسومات واحلى رسومات وهكذا صحيح بعد شوية بتدوب لكن هو بتظل فترة طويلة قبل ما تدوب ده اللي هو موجود في وبيحصل في شهر فبراير في اليابان دايما لانه بيكون اكثر سقع اكتر يعني عشان الجليد ده اللي هو الايه الفيستيفال سابورو في اليابان لوجي this photo is from a camping trip.
This photograph is from a camping trip. I was with my parents, my grandpa, my young sister, and brother. At the front, you can see he's playing the guitar. Mom is next to him. She's singing and clapping. My sister and brother are in the photograph outside the tent. My brother is playing the drums very loudly. My grandpa is on the right. He isn't singing. He doesn't like singing. You can't see me because I was taking the photograph. You can see some trees and fields in the back. It's sunny and warm in the photograph. I like the photograph because it shows my family enjoying camping and making music together. But my brother is making a lot of noise.
Is making a lot of noise. Okay. uh, at the front here we can say in the front of كذا we can say in front of I mean sorry in front of كذا in front of that means uh, uh, facing facing someone or something in front of but at the front here means at the front of the picture at the front. So this is the picture at the front. We can see you can see my dad at the front. So عند مش في المقدمة هنا عند المقدمة من الصورة عشان كده قال at the front لكن in front of في مواجهة حد يبقى نقول in front of لكن بالنسبة للصورة بنقول عشان مكان نقول at the front. اوكي عشان at the front و in front of. This is a photograph of an art lesson Lamar.
This is a photograph of an art lesson in England. In the middle of the photograph You can see a table. There are some flowers, some apples, and a cup on the table. There is also a tall vase on the back of the table. At the front of the photograph, there are two women. The woman on the left is drawing a picture of objects, and the woman on the right painting them. I like photography because it looks like an interesting lesson.
Okay. Here also he said at the front of the photograph, but in front of me. In front, not the. In front of. At the front of. In front of me. At the front of the photograph. The students played Luigi. Different
Different instruments in the school concert.
concerts. Okay. Sham Nassim is an Egyptian
Festival.
festival. Lamar. The Great of Giza was built by King Khufu.
The Great Pyramid.
The Great Pyramid. This is a lie. King Khufu didn't build the Great Pyramid. People uh, built uh, Great Pyramid. Okay. Can you give me of how the room looks like?
Can you give me description?
Let's say to describe me the room. Okay. Luigi, we learn about
We learned about on wood and culture.
we learned about sculpture on wood or stone. Creative people
Creative people do wonderful. Make
make good music, make friends, make music. Okay, make music. Uh, Also, number seven, I enjoy learning about the culture of other.
of other countries.
Other is followed by a plural noun. If it is countable. If it is not a countable noun, so it's okay to use singular, but uncountable noun. Also, number eight, he uses
He uses leaves, wood, and things in nature to make his sculptures.
like. Usually, they
They
posted
post, they posted an advertisement in the local newspaper for the new product.
an advancement in the local newspaper. Number 10, you need a brush and some colors to do
Painting.
painting. We can use material from outside,
Recycle.
recycle the from trash. Okay, recycle. Number 12, Calabria is
Tradition.
traditional blues clothes for men in many countries, Arab countries anyway. 13, Lamar. Blank, the place of the photo, there are trees and lakes. As there are trees and lakes.
Um, at the plant,
At the back,
at the back.
at the back. Okay? Soha is good
So,
at like,
Soha is good at playing the The drums.
Musical instruments followed by if they are used for playing music. But if we buy it or we look at the window of a shop at it, so we can use a or an. We cannot use the anyway, but we use the for playing music. Okay, we all love Mr. Muhammad. He is so
Cultured. So cultured.
cultured, intelligent, okay, or profounded, or maybe we mean have a lot of information. Don't
Do not address.
don't لا توجه other people using unkind words. Don't address يعني لا تخاطبهم هنا بقى توجه كلامك ليهم. address يعني يوجه كلامه او خطابه. اوكي صح ولا ايه؟ اوكي. describing a photo لما يجي اوصف صورة feature of a good photo. Every, everybody looking at the camera. Good light. Uh, lots of colors. say كذا يعني ممكن نقول لحد ايه say cheese عشان يبقى فاتح بقه يعني اثناء الصورة. فدي برضه ممكن تكون مصطلح say something واحنا دايما بنقول مثلا cheese كده او حاجة قريبة منها. اوكي مش محتاجة نقرأها.
Number 16, what is the answer of it?
don't address other people using unkind words. لا تخاطب الناس مستخدما unkind words كلمات سيئة أو كلمات مش لطيفة. don't address don't address.
Okay, thank you.
dress up يعني to hide يتنكر يعني dress up to wear dress clothes that hide his personality. Use the present continuous affirmative and the present continuous negative to talk about things that are and are not happening in the photograph. يعني ممكن في الصورة ممكن نقول نستخدم present continuous سواء in negative or uh, in positive or affirmative. And to add, but to contrast or contradict, because to give reason. The difference between these are and is followed by the same tense. If we have here a verb, so the verb here in the same tense. Maybe the verb here is infinitive. Will help, for example, and so we cannot say will here. To make it short, we say the other verb here in infinitive. The same with but. Will help and keep. We can say will keep, but to make it short, it's better to say will help and keep. But the listener understand that the same tense will help and will keep. The same thing happens with but and can join a list, and we put and before the end of the last one in the list. For example, vegetables, fruits, potatoes, and orange, and so on. This is and. So no comma before and. But if we put a comma here, it's not incorrect. It's correct, but it's preferable not to use a comma before and directly. But it's important to put a comma before but. Always use a comma. It's optional sometimes. Optional when the subject is the same. If the subject I, for example, so it's optional, you can omit comma. If the subject is different, you must use, it's not optional, you must use a comma before but. The tense or verb, the same like and, uh, uh, is, but sometimes is used to, the tense is different. What comes sometimes give another tense, but and no, because because it's very important, because sometimes I mark your homework, I find a comma here, because it's wrong to put a comma before because. It's not right to put a comma here. Because without a comma. Because if came at the beginning of the sentence, this is the only way we use a comma, but before the next sentence. Okay? So because has no comma. Because the first action comes directly after because. And the clause and the because clause. We said because clause يعني شبه جملة because. شبه جملة because اللي هي الفيرست اكشن الفيرست ايفنت الريزون الريزون. So the first action comes here, the second action comes here.
Then I have a question. What about if we have put in a comma before because?
It's
Because
wrong.
the first letter B will be a capital letter or small letter?
If we put a comma before because,
The first letter will be capital or small
the
in
first
because?
letter, the first capital, the first letter here is small. First
Okay.
letter here, comma means we have one sentence joined together, two sentence أو too close, too close, أشبه جمل, too close, close, joined together in one sentence with full stop, one full stop. If we have one full stop, so here the letter comes small, uh, small here. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Use the following question. We have two because, not because one. All books are talking about because as one because. We have two yet that comes with the present perfect. Yet that means but. To join two words, two clauses or two sentences, and means on the contrary or the contrast means but. Yet means but. Means however. Means however. However. ومع ذلك ولكن. Yet. We have two yet. We have two yets. Okay. We have a lot of. We have two sense. Since that means as or means because. Those three followed by the reason. Sentence. Reason in a sentence. Sentence. Sentence means subject, verb, plus verb plus object or completion. So as, because, since are conjunctions for reasons. We have another sense. Since that followed by a phrase or the beginning of the time or a point of time since 1990. This year, not a conjunction, but a time word. Time word for present perfect before it come here present perfect simple or present perfect continuous. So this is a time word. This is a conjunction for reason. Okay, we have two senses, two yets, many as we have two because with reason followed by reason, because for purpose followed by a sentence, but this sentence had one word of these: want, hope, wish, aim, desire. Desire. These words in the sentence of because make this as purpose not reason. Purpose الغرض مش السبب. Sometimes the purpose is the second action. يعني الحدث الثاني مش الحدث الأول. But because for reason come after it comes the first action, the reason. So there is a difference between because for purpose and because for reason. I don't think you can find it in any book. Use the following questions words to help you organize your notes. What, when, where, who, why. Use the following questions words to help you organize your notes. Use the phrases. Phrases means a group of words which doesn't have a verb or a subject. They can come as a subject or as an expression in your description. In the middle of, in the middle, in the corner, or on the corner. On the corner, sometimes on your left, on your right, on the corner. We use it for directions. In the corner, when we assign the exact place specifically, okay, at, at the top, at the front, at the back, at the bottom, on the left, on the right, on the corner. Write a description of a photograph of your family on your birthday of 100 or 125 words. This can be a homework.
Okay, can we stop until here?
Will we stop until?
Okay, but I illustrated or explained, but because so we are going to take another homework here. Okay, we stopped here.
Okay. No, thank you.
You're welcome. See ya.